Alright, I think it's been long enough. I haven't made a video in almost a month and I miss it. One thing I haven't missed is the gym. So I'm gonna go push some weights around, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about my channel and what I want to create, and there's a big part of me that loves traveling, there's a big part of me that loves fitness. So I'm just gonna continue doing that because let me adjust the light real quick. There we go. That way the picture doesn't get blown out. I'm gonna start my day off with stretching. Hold on 1 second and we'll find a good topic to talk about. I gotta take advantage of today because the music is not as loud, and I'm just gonna start my workout with stretching. One thing about getting older is I just can't hop on the weights like I used to. So now I spend more time just stretching, but what it's taught me is just to allow myself to be in the moment and clear my mind. That way, when I start my workout, I'm just focused and nothing can bother me. You gotta try these rollers if you haven't. It's so clutch. Just, you won't believe how many nerves are on your back, and just to roll it out, and it helps stretch out your back. It just feels so good. I like to do a couple minutes of these just to ease my back and stretch it out real good before I get into the lifting. And it's also very therapeutic, to be honest. You just take your time. I love the lower back route right here. Just feels so good. I don't want to make any more excuse. I'm definitely gonna start documenting more of my day-to-day stuff, kind of vloggy style, and just sharing with you guys my experience while working out. And one thing I can share with you right now is that if you want that summer body, it starts right now. What is it, November 11th? It starts now. During the holidays, people throw their bodies away because they get lazier, summer's gone, they're back at work, and then that holiday food, which is nothing but processed, GMO, heavy starch. Most people gain their weight during this time, anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds, I'm not even exaggerating. And then when New Year's come, they try to make it a part of their resolution, and then by third week of January, they fall off. And it's actually sad. Staying in shape, getting in shape is the hardest thing you ever do. It's definitely a lifestyle change, for sure. Because how many of you guys have been there? Like, you keep gaining weight, and then you keep wanting to get in shape, but then you just keep falling off. I know, it's hard. I want to share with you one of my workouts I do every day to start off my workout. After I stretch, I use this pull-up machine and I work on my abs, because abs is very important. So I just want to make sure I get my reps in for this. The core is so important, and you know, if you want a good physique, nothing beats having a six-pack, for sure. I'm gonna do 10 to 15 minutes of these. That's what I do every day, on and off. I don't really do sets. I just actually listen to what my body feels, and I go from there. So let me get a couple more of these in, and then we'll move on. Now before I start working on my legs, the machine back here, I'm gonna show you guys. I like to stretch out my hamstring, because your hamstrings are small muscles behind the back of your leg. And a lot of people get injured when they haven't exercised in a long time, and then they start running, and this is the muscle they injure the most. And if you injure that muscle, besides it being very painful, it'll take you out the game for a minute. So you gotta make sure you really stretch it out. And lately, like I've been telling you, a lot of my workout is just stretching out, warming up, making sure my muscle is nice and relaxed before I work on it. And since I work on legs pretty much every day, I kind of work full body workout every day. I don't really go 100. If I have to estimate, I'll probably go about 75 to 70% every day, because when you come every day, there's no way I can give 100. But I'm at the point where I listen to my body and I do with what my body feels. Some days my body gives me more, some days it doesn't. So then it just all depends. So there's no magic formula I can give you, but just learning to listen to your body, showing up, putting in the reps, and what you eat. I know it sounds cliche, but there's no other way I can tell you, and that's just a part of working out. One good thing about the machine right here that I really love is that if you want to do triceps, you can just adjust this to a height that you desire, and then you got the cable right here. And definitely do triceps with this. I want to share a workout with you guys that I used to do every day, and it works on your core. And I know a lot of people hate doing push-ups, but this push-up is even harder to do because you got to balance yourself in this ball. You got to get a good balance like this, and then you just do your push-ups. And I would do about 50 of these per set. And if you can do that, definitely a good workout. Not easy, but man, it'll get your abs nice and tight, and you get all your chest workout going. Whew. I love it, I love it. Tips and tricks for you guys right there. This is my boy Johnny doing the pull-up workout I just showed him.
You gotta hold my core like that, huh?
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's doing it. He got it because he's strong. He's gonna add this to his routine. He comes every day. We talk about what we work out, tips and tricks we share with each other.
Trying to like work that.
He's like the Thor of 24-hour fitness here. Let me know if you guys want me to show you some of my routines that I don't really show anybody, because it's just something I do. Not your typical workout, but you just balance the core with the natural, with no weights.
No weights.
No weights. And if you do it this way,
I guess you could if you really wanted to, but
yeah.
you don't really need to.
It's such a, you feel it though, right?
Yep.
It forces you to really control your body.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, if you want to feel the burn, do that workout I just showed you. But it executes two things. It works on your chest, you feel it on your triceps, but more importantly, your core. And a lot of people, guys especially, they like to work on their arms, but they don't like to work on their gut. And to me, this is like the hardest thing to get, but it makes you look the best. When everything is all put together, nothing beats that. Whew, gotta get my breath. She was tiring. Now, I'm gonna get my triceps in. I like to warm up with the 30. And it's very good to practice having good posture. So you want to take your time pulling these down and just concentrate and just keep your focus on working out that muscle, the tricep muscle you're trying to build. And again, I don't really have a set amount, but I just go with what I feel. And I like to spend about at least 10 to 15 minutes doing triceps, because you want to have like nice looking arms, triceps are very important because when people look at you from the front, this is what they see. The muscles right here. It just gives your arm that definition that, you know, every guy wants. Okay, I need to smile more. Because when I'm at the gym, I'm so focused. I look like this mean person, but low key, I'm really not. I'm just so in the zone, so I gotta put a smile on my face. I don't wanna look like I'm this like asshole. Okay, smile on my face, smile on my face. All right, so many people wanna work on their front because that's what they see in the mirror, but work on your back is just as important. So I wanna get a couple pull downs down and make sure your back is straight. Same speed going up, same speed going down. And I like to do when I'm pulling down just behind my back because it's just harder to do. I don't think, you know, you can do either or, depending which is easy for you. But when I started doing back, it wasn't the easiest thing for me. But if you guys want to bench more, you gotta work on your back, and it gives you the nice triangle physique that it gives you that Dorito shape, V shape, you know, and then it works on your wings, your delts. So gotta do that every day. I think the back, to me, is more important than the front because psychology, we like to do the front workout more because that's what we see in the mirror, but the back, when you have a nice back, I always say, if you look good from behind, you can only imagine how much better you're gonna look good when you turn around.